Good evening and welcome to episode 67 of Game of Rugs. I have not recorded in a couple of days. I've been ill. We have loads of results to get through, and so I'm going to try to do a speed round so that I spend less than 1 minute talking about each of the 19 results sitting in my inbox. While I have been away, I won the Wonderland Series prize. I like all this stuff. It looks fine. That nailhead items are always useful because you often get asked for them in challenges. So I'm pleased about that. I thought the series was fine. I didn't really have strong feelings about it. And so I think we should do these results from bottom to top. Let's start with Striped in Seattle. Okay, well that is a slightly surprising score because I used really burgundy items in, red theme week. I'm really pleased with that. I don't know that I'm going to have a huge amount of use for this. I guess I will because it's now Turquoise limited edition item week. And I am not even going to bother to look at the top designs because they're all bundle dumps. My room was probably a bundle dump. Well, I dumped the butterflies. It's just not interesting. But good job to everybody who got a 5. Painted in gray. I liked this room, but now I don't know what I was thinking. I liked the set that they gave us. I didn't feel like I did a particularly good job designing for it, and that is reflected in my score, which is fair. I'm excited to win this lamp. There are some rooms that are definitely calling for a lot of this light blue turquoise stuff, so that'll be really handy. Most of these seem to be black and white. This one is different and really good. Wow, that is nice. It's a little repetitive in that it's using the same paintings with the same decor underneath and the same floor decor in the front and the back of the room. But man, this room is lovely. This person deserved their 5 so much. And this one is pink. The rug and cushion combination is like a little predictable. We've been seeing so much of that. I'm finding it boring at this point, but I am really pleased to see a design outside of the black and white color scheme in this room. All of the rest of them are just black and white. A lot of them are bundle dumps, and I don't find those rooms fun to look at, even when they're my own. I don't find them fun to do either. Fair enough, this is me sucking at outdoor rooms. I think I felt like I had all the stuff except maybe the bench, and I should just throw it together for the prize, but the prize is not even worth it, and I shouldn't have done that. So this room I know is disappointing because I saw some of the winners. I loved doing this room. I really liked the design that I came up with. I was hesitant about using the head on the wall, but I went ahead and did that. And I'm always glad to have won another gold bookcase. You really can never have enough of those. And I did like some of the winners. I think that's nice. I think that's okay. I feel like I saw some really strong rooms in voting that I'm not seeing here in the top designs. That's nice. I mean, it's possible I'm like a little picky about Moroccan design since Morocco is my favorite place to travel to, and I go and take loads of interior photos wherever I am because I find the design aesthetic to be so rich and interesting. Fair enough. This was not an exciting room. I mean, I didn't do an exciting job with this room. And I didn't put a lot of bundle stuff in it, and I feel like everybody did. Yeah, it's all about the black and white rugs, and I just, like, they just feel so obvious to me that I don't do them. Like, this room is not even distinguishable from the other room. Is there anything here that it doesn't look like everything else? No. No, there isn't. Okay, well, it's going to be less difficult than I had thought to get through 20 of these suckers. Sorry, that was a missed touch there. I felt weird about doing this room because I've literally done this room maybe half a dozen times before. You know, the same bed, the same wooden nightstands, that art in the room, walls, a brown chair, a brown poof, the whole thing. This is one of the things that I complain about consistently about Design Home, that you can put the same furniture sets that have scored well for you previously into the same rooms over and over and over again and continue to score well. But just to, out myself and be transparent, knowing that I thought it was possible that this room was going to get a 5, and you can tell that I had that in mind as a possibility because I used my last limited edition floor decor. Oh man, I can't believe that these are black and white too. Ugh. Yawn. Yawn-tastic. That's like not even... The art is not great. The floor lamp is nice with all the white. I would have preferred to have even seen like an all-white room or an all-black room. The pink is a nice choice with the wall color here. So well done on that. Well done on this yellow room. That looks like all the other yellow rooms that won during Yellow Week. This is nice and this is different. Good job. What a good job. I really like this. That chair is really different. And a very good choice with that ottoman. I mean, obviously it's Pacific green because nobody else is going to deliver furniture that looks like this. And I don't really like it, but the design job in this room is amazing. This 5 is so richly deserved. What a good job. What a good job. Oh, look, guys. We won another white couch. Oh, with nail heads. Okay, well, maybe there's like nailhead week coming up. Who knows? I can't remember what this room was. Oh, this is the room where everybody lost their minds because they hated it. And I loved it. And then everybody took these black and white chairs and put them into that black and white dining room. But I hadn't collected my scores, so I didn't have those. Everybody used a lot of red. I guess if you put red in this room, the ceiling becomes red. I saw it more as being orange or possibly burgundy. I don't know what I saw it as. On reflection, this was maybe not a good color combination choice on my part. I did genuinely like the design though, and I don't like any of these designs. Like this one is at least gets credit for using that rug, but that's a crazy rug to use in this room. I don't know where this 5 comes from. This is nice. It's a good art choice, nice furniture choice, even though the furniture doesn't match. Okay. I mean, I guess I feel, oh, that's nice. Good job. That is well deserved. This person deserved this 5. I would have maybe put some red flowers somewhere. This is genuinely different than the other entries, but like the whole top row they're all the same room. Same for the middle. So half of these are, identikit rooms. A rosy reception. Oh, I didn't think I was going to score very well with this. I thought I might struggle for even a 4 because this is really simple. This design is really simple. So I'm happy that I got a 4.3. Gee, I really, really feel like there's going to be some kind of upholstered nail head thing coming up. And the rooms that won maybe were just used more more limited edition stuff from this round, which is fair enough because this room was absolutely built for the limited edition items and to encourage sales of them, and it's a business, so that's cool. You always have a choice to do a room or not. So yeah, no surprises there, but I did have fun doing it. Under the big top, this was that kids room. That's a good kids room score for me. Pretty happy with that. I liked the yellow stuff that I used. I've never really used a striped rug before, so that was fun. And yeah, again, the people who get to score well in these rooms really manage to make them look busy in a way I just can't. I just don't have that skill. So I really admire people who are like, oh yeah, no, I score well in kids' rooms. It's totally not my jam. I don't know how to do a good job. So these are all pretty consistent, but they're nice. People did nice jobs. They're less samey anyway. Auckland Curb Appeal. I don't remember that. Ooh. Oh, I do. I was so proud of myself, you guys. I've never, ever. I did one navy and white room ever. Do you remember the room? It might have been during Coastal Limited Edition Week. And the room was like a library. Like there was a 2-story wall of books. And I think I did a blue and white room for that, but I've never done one since. And like I think I just got this idea in my head and really wanted to execute it, and I was really proud of this room. I love the coffee table with the chairs. I love that the coffee table wood matches the feet on the chair legs. I used my last blue and white basket. And I was going for a 5, but I enjoyed this so much I don't really mind. Also, it was now a long time ago. So there's a load of black and white here. Oh, we maybe just lost our internet. That would be super fun. Excellent timing. I think that's probably what's happened. Nope. Okay, we're back. That's not a very good room. Well, anyway, there's a load of black and white in here, and a lot of limited edition stuff from this limited edition run. This is different. This is really nice. I'm not sure about the art. Honestly, I think mine was better, but I'm not going to get salty about it. I had such a good time doing this room. I like it so much. And I'm really proud of myself for going outside my comfort zone and doing something different. And, you know, a 4.82 is a really good score, and I'm just going to be happy with that. LA Sunrise. Ooh, I got a 5. See, now this is funny because I definitely phoned this one in. I took the color cue from looking out the window. It seemed really gold and sunsetty. For some reason, those Art Deco lamps, the set of 6 wall sconces, I bought, I don't know, like 3 million of them. I don't know how that happened, but I have a lot in my inventory, so when I can use them, I'm like, hot diggity damn. But then the room is basically, you're doing the room in gold, because what else are you going to do? And it fit the criteria for this room. I like all this stuff, but I have done this room before, and it just wasn't very interesting, but I am pleased that I got a 5 in a week where all of them? No, but 2/3 of the winners were doing the black and white thing. So it must, it feels good to do something different than everybody else, even if it's not different than what I've done before, and score well with it. That's rewarding. This is not a million miles from the room that I did. It's nice. I don't feel like any of us are really pushing the design envelope here, and definitely including me. As I said, I pretty much phoned this room in, but I'm always happy with a 5. And it is, in my opinion, it's a cohesive room. So we have that. Are we going to do this in 20 minutes? Ooh, probably not. Fun. I almost didn't do this room. I did it because I had a couple of these rugs left over in this full set of furniture. And I figured the blue on the rug and the pink on the rug went with the furniture I had on the ceiling in the room. And so I just did it idly, like watching television one night. I'm surprised at how well it did. And especially when you look at all these other rooms and they're just blue and black. So again, I guess I'm having a week where I'm not that keen on the rooms that got 5s. I don't really like them that much. And I'm happy with my rooms that are a little bit different that scored under a 5. I'd rather have under the 5s and do the rooms that I did. This room is neutral and boring, but I would live in it really happily. But I like a neutral and boring room, me, so that's good. Is this all covered in blue? Oh, yes. Okay. Everything here is covered in blue. So again, what I just said, I'm happy with my score. Sorry, we are having a weather event, as they say. So our internet is super flaky, probably. That's also really neutral and got a 5. Huh. Well, okay. I like my room. It is very, very dull, though. So I'm perfectly fine with that score of a 4.42. Ah, bugger. I did actually really put my heart into this one. I saw afterwards that a lot of people use these chairs, and I should have used a black rug instead of a white rug, and I knew that as soon as I had submitted it. A nice chair, I got nothing to go with it. Yeah, the room just demanded black and white, so everything that won is black and white. My entry was black and white. The black and white competition for this room was stiff, so stiff. I saw people who had done rooms in red and they looked spectacular, but I just knew that there was basically no chance that those people were going to get 5s, and it was just all going to be black and white. I did really like mine, but I guess it's a lot more simple than the rooms that scored 5s with the same color scheme, so I'm okay with that. Wow, okay. I hesitated really hard about entering this. I almost didn't enter it, and I literally thought, how bad could it do? It's black and white, and red week, it uses a lot of black and white and red. Yeah, well, it did really badly. The stuff that won is black and white and red, but it's more black and white and red, you guys. It uses more limited edition stuff, I think, with the rug. All of these rooms use the black and white rugs or the limited edition rugs, so, But I did too. Oh well. I'm not going to worry about it. I hated that room. I regretted entering it as soon as I did. This was the second blue room I've done. You guys saw the first one. And I had the rug because I bought it for the other room. And I had that couch and these chairs, and I just put this together because it was different than the stuff I had done before. And honestly, I really liked it. I had never done this style of room previously. I'm not that good at mixing colors, so I was apprehensive about the score. I'm happy with my 4.48 and curious to see what won. There is a lot of variety in here, which is really nice to see. That's a pretty room. Yeah, no, these rooms are good. I don't mind losing to these rooms at all. I mean, that one I mind. But that's, look here, we're in the top designs, and I think that there are only 2 of them that are doing the black and white thing. So I'm okay with that. Sometimes you're happy to get the score you got when you look at the rooms that scored better. And this was a bit of a departure for me, and I enjoyed it, which is what it's about, so. Oh, well, that was disappointing. I did really like this room. Won that. Very useful. Very useful. I'm excited to use that. So, I guess I was doing the black and white thing, and we were on to the blue and black thing. I don't know. At a certain point, you're just like, okay, well, voters are going to just vote for what they're going to vote for. I mean, that's nice. That is a nice room. I guess it is nicer than mine. My art was weak. That art is weak. I should have used stronger art. Okay, Rotterdam 4.35. This was definitely a departure for me. I've never worked with this colorway before. I enjoyed doing the room because of that. I really liked that I matched all my furniture, like the legs on my furniture and the console to the sideboard table and the console table. The wood all matches all the way through, everything except the lamp. It's all on the colorway provided by the art, which goes with the ceiling. But I didn't do a limited edition jump. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe it just wasn't red and white enough. We're still black, red, and white. Fair enough. They're all in that colorway in the winners. Here's one that's not, that used the same art. It's the only one that's different. So, I like mine fine. I mean, it's not going to ever be in my... This isn't going to be like the list of rooms I wish I'd gotten better scores on. But anyway, Blue Crush and Capital, 4.91. Okay, well, I'm really, really pleased with this score. I do wish it had gotten a 5. I loved this room when they gave us the set. I worked so hard on it. I used these couches and I mixed the brown armchairs, which I think I bought for this room. And I was going for a 5. You can tell because I used my last coastal table decor. Those were the last glass baubles that I had, but I used them. And I loved the color scheme so much for this room. I was really proud of myself for putting this together because it's not matchy-matchy. And I tend to go matchy-matchy because I often don't know what else to do. But I didn't here. And yeah, no, I really like this room. I'm really proud of that score. Obviously, I would have been more proud with a 5. And I'm not like, okay, the rug is interesting. I'm not, overly overjoyed that some of these rooms just look like they could be living rooms anywhere. They don't look beachy to me at all. And like that's disappointing. This is better, at least has the compass thing going on. There's a lot of coastal stuff, but the rooms that don't speak to that at all, this is using the driftwood tables. It's a nice job. This is a nice job. The rooms that got 5s here are really good entries, and I don't mind losing to those at all. At all. There's good stuff going on here. And yeah, it is better than mine, but I still like mine. It was a good challenge for me. I enjoyed it, and I feel good about how I did on it. So that was 15 scores with exactly 1.15. That is completely balanced out by a 3.97. So there's the 3.97, which meh. Ugh. And 1.5, which is also meh, but in a different way. They balance each other out. I'm not that thrilled that I only got 1.5 out of 19 room results, but it was black and red and white week, and it's not my thing. I love this room the best. It was my favorite entry from this week. I'm still really proud of it, and I'm glad I got the chance to do it. I loved this challenge, and that's it, really. So, you guys, thanks for joining me for this episode. I'm sorry it's so long. I will see you next time because we are all caught up. It will be a regular episode if I resume not dying for a change. Okay? So if you had fun, please give this episode a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see future episodes where we usually have more variety, please feel free to become a subscriber, and I'll see you then.